At Premier Formulas, we provide only the highest quality prescription-grade vitamins and supplements.
Good morning, lovelies. My name is Jessica. I am a certified yoga teacher and group fitness instructor. I am here today to do 3 yoga poses to help build your abdominals after diastis recti. So I had 2 kids back to back. I got pregnant with my daughter when my son was 8 months old. So I had her when my son was 17 months old. So needless to say, I had a pretty good separation in between my abs. There was one day in the shower that I leaned back to wash my hair and I saw this big bulge that looked like the ridge back of a whale. I was just mortified. I lost a lot of core strength. I had some other kind of female issues going on after that, so I was on a mission to rebuild and repair my diastis recti. So these are 3 different exercises that I really found to be helpful for me. The first one, super easy, sit-ups. For this one, you do need to hook your feet onto something, under your couch, under a coffee table, whatever can keep you down, because we're going to do just full sit-ups. So I do not have one of those here, but I'm just going to demonstrate the movement. So the back of your heels should be fairly close to your bum, maybe about a foot and a half away. So we're going to either start with the hands crossed at the chest or the fingertips behind the ears. Reach those elbows back. Try not to crunch the arms forward and create that curve in the back, but keep the nice long spine. And you're just going to go down and all the way up. So it's really a lot more difficult when you don't have your toes hooked under something. Plus you go at a speed that's just much slower, and for me it puts a lot of pressure on my neck. So take this time to go hook your toes under something, and we're going to do 2 sets of 20 with a 10-15 second rest in between each set. So as you're ready, if you need to pause the video and come back after your 2 sets of 20. Okay, so the core should be feeling a little fatigued, a little tired. The second set we're going to do is a little less movement. It's more of a concentrated, really small movement. And this was taught to me by a physical therapist who helped with a lot of my post-birth issues. So you're probably often in a yoga class or fitness class told by the instructor to draw the navel in toward the spine. So that's good cueing for engaging your abdominals, making your core strong, protecting your lower back in a lot of exercises. I'm going to ask you to do the exact opposite. So instead of drawing the navel into the spine and almost sucking in the belly like you're trying to pull on a pair of jeans that might be just a little too tight, we're going to blow out the belly. Navel engagement, blowing out the belly. That's what I call it. So it's difficult to do. It takes work to blow that belly out. But that's what we're going to do. We're going to lay on our back. So I'll lift my shirt up for this portion so you can see the belly. So laying on the back, hands behind the head, make that belly big. You want to try and take that space under your back out so you can no longer slide a hand under your back. You don't have that lumbar curve, but the back is flat against the floor. Now here, this might be where you are today for this movement. Just flat back. Blowing out that belly, nice round Buddha belly. And relax it for a second. We're going to take a leg movement into it that helps build some of those lower abdominals and the transverse abdominal, which is the band that runs this way across your belly. We often see exercises for the abdominis rectus, but we're going to work both of those muscle groups in this. So we're going to take the legs up, so they're in what looks like a tabletop position. Keep the body lifted, press that back into the earth, blow out the belly. Right leg goes down, toes just tap the mat. Left leg goes down, toes tap the mat. Let's do 5 on either side. So that would make 3, 4, keep that Buddha belly, keep that back pressing, 4 more, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Rest. So that should be pretty tiring. You should feel fatigued in this whole belly area. I know I do. So this concept of making the belly big went against everything that I had learned in most of my group fitness and yoga teacher training. It was always about drawing the navel into the spine and finding engagement that way. This way, it is a totally different feeling and a totally different movement. So just keep practicing it to build up the strength, especially to repair that diastis recti. So let's go ahead and come on back down. Remember, you can have the modification of just doing the flat back and the big Buddha belly. If you'd like, take those legs into that chair position, keep the belly expanded, keep the back flat, and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Take a rest, knees to chest. Give it a nice hug. Very nice. All right, for this last exercise, this was taught to me by one of my very beloved teachers. Her name is Annie. This is the yoga bicycle. So it looks just like a bicycle. Maybe you see it in Pilates, or I remember my parents doing this when I was really little. But it's a really, really slow movement. So most of the time you see people just really crunching it out. We're gonna go slow. So it's opposite elbow to opposite knee. Keep the toes pointed, and then slowly, 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 slowly switch sides. Left elbow to right knee. Hold it, and other side. So it's about a 3 to 4 second transition from side to side. Keep that neck supported. And let's do 4 more. 1, 2, don't forget to breathe here, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Last one. Very nice. Rest. Pull your left knee into your chest. Let your right leg go down to your mat. If that's not comfortable, keep the right knee bent, foot flat on the earth. Nice stretch in. Shift that left knee over and up as if you were going to tuck it underneath your left arm here. And release. Left foot to the ground, right foot in. Give it a nice big hug. And shift it over to the right as if you're going to tuck it up underneath that right arm. Very good. And release. Last set. So let's take those hands behind the head, support the head and neck, and let's do those 10 yoga bicycles. Really, really slow movement. Opposite elbow to opposite knee. In through nose, out through mouth, breathing. Six more, I think. Yeah, let's go for 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Give it a rest. Let's draw those knees in and take it into a happy baby. So bending the knees, reaching for the instep of the foot, opening the legs, press the low back into the mat. Give those hips a nice stretch. Close those knees together. Drop the knees over to the left. Let your left arm kind of guide them over and be a nice weight on those knees. Then open up your right arm and gaze over your right shoulder. Very nice. Gaze and arm come back. Knees follow. Knees drop over to the right. Right arm weights them down. Left arm opens up. Gaze follows. Nice in-breath through the nose, out-breath through the mouth, as if you're gently blowing up birthday candles. Very good. And then let's slowly rotate everything back up. Hug it in. Excellent. So thank you for joining me for those 3 exercises to help repair diastasis recti. We will be doing another series on that. I have gotten lots of responses about wanting some more. So we will definitely do a second and a third part, maybe even more. So if you like what you see, please make sure and share that with us. Comment, go on and like our social media pages for updates. And if there's something that you don't see that you like, reach out to us and let us know about that too, so we can get that content up for you. Thanks so much, guys. Have a great day.